Welcome to the financial literacy class. This is a class about financial literacy and it's divided into 12 modules. But quickly, let's start on by looking at module 1 and what it's about. So, in module 1, we shall, which is the introduction to financial literacy, shall be looking at what is financial literacy, basically getting to understand the concepts of financial literacy. Then we shall look at the importance of financial literacy. We shall look at the basic financial concepts and terms. Then we shall look at developing financial skills, followed by building a strong financial foundation, followed by relationship between finances and well-being. Then we shall look at how financial literacy affects the life choices and the life decision that we have to make. Then finally, we shall look at setting financial goals for a better future. Those are our module breakdowns on what we shall be looking at each of the sections in this particular module. And so, welcome along. So, quickly, as we start at looking at module 1, what is financial uh, literacy? But basically, when in summary, financial literacy this involves the foundation of making informed and effective financial decisions. Understand that we have to make both informed, this one that we know, and at the same time they have to be effective decisions that will help us in financial decision making. So these are refers to the knowledge, the skills, and even the understanding of various financial concepts that enable individuals, both me and you, to manage money wisely, plan for the future, and achieve the financial goals that we have. And it's important to note that being financially literate, literate, means navigating the complex world, the complex web of personal finance with confidence and with knowledge and with the necessary skills that we need so that we make necessary financial decisions in our lives. Let's quickly look at the importance of financial literacy. Why is it important for us to understand these concepts of financial literacy and apply them to our life? There are like 10 reasons. We shall look at the first one: informed decision making. Financial financial literacy financial literate individuals are equipped to make decisions about money, about managing their money, and this can involve things like saving, investing, choosing a bank, making a purchase, or planning for retirement. So they enable you to make essential money decisions. Debt prevention is our reason number two. Understanding concepts like interest rates, the credit card will help individuals avoid excessive debt and manage borrowing and effective usage of whatever that is borrowed. Goal achievement. We all set financial goals. Without the knowledge of financial literacy, it will be hard for you to achieve your goals. But now, with this knowledge, it will be necessary for you, it will be easy for you to make important goals and you set them and work towards achieving them. Financial security is another reason. When you understand the basics of finances, such as saving and investing, individuals, you and me, can create a safety net for unexpected expenses and plan for secure future. This will involve things like setting up an emergency fund and securing your savings and securing your investment so that whatever you have saved is not uh, encroached, not used in case of an emergency. Then you have got quality of life. Financially being financially literate reduces stress, reduces anxiety that is related to money matters, and this will contribute to your overall well-being of you as an individual. We have got other benefits. These are empowerment. So when you are financially literate, you are empowered. It also gives you confidence, the knowledge to navigate uh, financial complex terms and decision making boosts your confidence. Then it will also improve the number of opportunities that you come across. Financial literacy will open doors to opportunities such as accessing better loan rates, because now you have the know-how, you have the understanding. This will also enable you to make better investment, smarter investment, and this will enable you to pursue entrepreneurial skills, entrepreneurial ventures with the mindset that now understands. Then finally, we have got resilience. Basically, understanding financial concepts prepares individuals to handle financial setbacks and recover more effectively, because now you have the knowledge, you have the understanding, and you have the know-how of how to navigate through these financial terms. So generally, uh, financial literacy will have a positive impact on future generations for you and for the people that will come after you. It will enable you to break the cycles of financial uh, knowledge from the time that from families that from generations that haven't been learning it. Now you will be now positioned to break that. Now let's look at the basic financial concepts. These are terms and terminologies that we need to be well equipped with when you're looking at financial literacy. Income, and some of these we know. Income, this is what money that you earn through various sources. This can include employment, investment, or allowances. What about expenses? This is money that you spend. Income is money that comes. Expenses is money that you spend. Money or expenses on food, transport, shelter, entertainment, and stuff. This money can go into either needs or wants. What about budgeting? Budgeting involves creating a plan on how you use your money. Basically, before your money comes, you need a plan on how you use this particular amount, on how you use this dollar, on how you use this particular amount. Saving, saving is setting aside a portion of your money for your future needs. You'll always need money tomorrow or the day that comes. So when you have a budget, you are saving money for that tomorrow. You're saving money for the future on how you're going to use that particular money. Investing, closely related to saving, but putting in money in places that gives you more money. So investing money is putting your money in assets. Assets are things that generate money, and this involves stock, bonds, real estate, and and others, with the aim of generating returns over time. When you invest, learn today that's like you're sending your money on a mission so that it can go and bring some more money to you. Compound interest, we have got two types of interest. We have got simple interest, and then you have got compound interest. So compound interest is the interest calculated not only on the initial amount of money, but also on the accumulated interest from the previous periods. Look at it this way. You've saved money for 1 year, you've earned maybe 10,000 in interest. So compound interest, the interest that now you earn will be compounded on your 10,000 plus your initial principal that you had. How do you develop? How do you develop financial skills? Developing financial skills is paramount for you to be able to know how to develop these financial skills. So the first one shall start from tracking your spending. Learn how to monitor and categorize your expenses to understand where your money goes. We said that expenses are the money that goes. So don't just have your money go anywhere without you having to track where each dollar has gone. So it's important that you start creating a spending budget. You used $2 to buy a book, record it. You use $5 to buy a pen, record it. Skill number two, you creating a budget. Just apart from tracking, it's also necessary that you create a budget so that even before the money comes in, where you allocate where each and every dollar will go. Then smart saving. Master the art of setting aside money regularly, whether or not, whether for a short term or for a long term. Debt management. Understand that understand how to manage debt responsibly, and this includes credit cards, loans, to avoid excessive debt accumulation. Then you have got goal setting. Develop the ability to, to set achievable goals and create actionable plans to reach your goals. How do you start building a strong financial foundation? It starts by educating yourself, just the same way we are doing now by taking this class, by, by learning the knowledge and the skills that you are required to understand the financial concept. So build a strong financial foundation by educating yourself, practice discipline, emergency fund. I mentioned this briefly. An emergency fund, yeah, is the money that you put aside in that will come to cover you in case of an emergency. So establish an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses without disrupting your saving, without disrupting your uh, investment. Then invest in learning. Constantly set aside a budget for learning. Invest in learning financial products such as savings account, investment options, retirement plans, and many others. Then we have got long-term planning. As early as now, begin planning for long term. Start having a plan on how you'll go to college, what you'll do, how much money you'll need. This is essential because having a long term plan prepares your mind and at the same time also encourages you to have a discipline to save, a discipline to know that in the near future you need a particular amount of money and how are you going to get this money. So there's a relationship between finances and well-being, and probably this is something that you ought to know. This might be something that you have come across, but let's look at it. Reduced stress. Financial stress can take a toll on mental health and emotional well-being. So by managing finances well, you and I can reduce the stress and improve the overall sense of well-being that would rather not have experienced when we did make necessary or important financial decisions. It's also freedom of choice. Financial stability provides the freedom to make choices that are aligned with personal values and aspirations, and this will contribute to more and more fulfilling life. Then quality of life. We live with people and we live with the human beings. We are actually social beings. So when you make important financial decisions, you will have a positive effect by reducing conflicts related to finances, to your family, and to your co-workers, and to even your close friends that you have. And planning for the future. When feeling financially secure will allow individuals, you and I, plan for the future, whether it's funding education, whether it's purchasing for a home, or whether it's retiring just comfortably, we will be able to make necessary financial decisions. How financial literacy affects life choices. We've said that making financial decisions is very necessary because it affects the choices that we make in future. So, how it affects educational pursuit. So financial literacy helps individuals plan for their educational expenses on matters like scholarship opportunities, to minimize students' loan debt, to start saving early, and even to start investing early. Career decisions. Understanding the financial implications of different career paths, salary negotiations, and job benefits will allow you to make more informed financial decisions. Entrepreneurial ventures. We all want to, some of us want to be entrepreneurs in future. So having the knowledge about financial literacy is essential for those who are considering the entrepreneurship journey because this will help them manage money, manage finances, know how to borrow, know when to invest, and how to expect what to expect from the investment. The major purchases. There are those purchases that you requires you to plan, requires you to execute well. So whether it's purchasing for a car, for a home, or making significant investment, financial literacy will provide individuals, you and I, will enable you to make necessary decisions before you make those particular purchases. How do you set financial goals? Financial goal setting is essential in your financial literacy journey. Step number one, be specific. We actually use the SMART acronym, the SMART setting goal setting strategy. Be specific. For example, you want to save, I want to save $5,000 for a European vacation by next year. I want to save $10,000 for my scholarship. Tip number two, they have to be measurable. Goals should be quantifiable so that progress can be tracked. For example, I want to save 500 per month for the next 10 months. That's a measurable goal. It has to be achievable. Goals should be realistic. Whenever you are setting a goal, let it be realistic so that you set a goal depending on how much you can save. Don't set a goal that's outside your frame, that's outside your scale. Relevant. Goals should also be relevant. They should align with your values, should align with your aspiration, and they should have meaningful impact on your life. Then finally, goals should be time bound. Set a deadline for achieving your goal because this will create a sense of urgency in your pursuit of that particular goal so that you don't just set an infinite goal which you do not know, which has got like I have to achieve something in 20 years, in 10 years. This will not be realistic because it will you will not have a sense of urgency in your goal. And that marks the end of our module one. We shall look at module two, which is money management. So I'll see you in that particular module. So